Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing some extreme nursery organization. I'm also going to be organizing under the bathroom sink for all of baby's things as well. And I'm going to be making some DIY name signs, and I'm really excited to share those with you guys. I'm going to be using my Cricut Explore 3 to show you guys how I made these adorable signs. So thank you to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. And we are actually just going to get started today by actually staining the wooden rounds that I had gotten from Lowe's. I believe these were, I want to say they were like $19 a piece, a little bit pricey, but way cheaper than buying one of these signs off of Etsy. If you guys aren't familiar with these signs, they can go for anywhere from like $80 to $100, and I just did not want to spend that kind of money on two signs for my daughter's rooms, so I decided to make them myself. Now, I did start out with this stain here. This is the silvered gray stain, and I did not like it at all, so you guys will see here in a minute. I go back in with another stain that I already had. It's called Early American, and I love how it turned out, and I think it looks a lot better than this color.
If we don't feel the same way, then don't pretend that everything's okay. Don't string me along the way you do. Just let me get over you. Maybe you don't wanna know. You don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you.
So now we're going to get into the fun part, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys the Cricut Explore 3 and show you guys how I made these wooden name signs for my girls' room. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Cricut or you've never heard of them before, they are a cutting machine that cuts anything from vinyl to leather. You can make anything with a Cricut machine. You can make decals, you can make labels, you can make name signs like I am here, t-shirts, mugs, all kinds of projects you can do right here using a Cricut machine. Cricut does come with a free software program called Design Space that allows you to choose your designs and start cutting. They have all kinds of fonts and pictures for you to choose from that just makes creating projects really easy. For example, these wooden signs that I'm making today were so easy to make, and I saved a ton of money by making them myself. You guys know these are over $100 on Etsy, and so I was really excited that I could recreate the project and vision that I had in my head using my Cricut Explore 3.
Waste my time.
And for my project today, I am using the permanent vinyl, and I will show you guys just how I got it onto my wooden round. It's so easy. The machine cuts out your image or text for you, and then you just use some transfer tape to transfer it to whatever surface that you want it on. So for me, it was my wooden round. Here I'm using the cutting tool to get rid of any of the vinyl that was still inside of the letters. And then again, I'll just use that transfer tape to put it onto my wooden round. And it's that easy, you guys. Making these projects are so much fun, and it's even better because it is really easy to use. You do not have to be a crafty person to use a Cricut machine. I am not a crafty person, but Cricut gives me the confidence that I need to create beautiful, amazing projects in the comfort of my own home. Once I got the main name on the wooden round, I am doing the girls' middle names on here as well, and I'm just using a pink permanent vinyl to do this. Same process, just using my cutting tool to get out the excess vinyl, and then using some transfer tape to get it onto the wooden round. And I just love how these turned out. I do add some garland to them later on in this video, and I will share with you guys how I did that. And I'm also going to be using my Cricut Explore 3 to show you guys how I make labels for under the bathroom sink for all of baby Maddie's things. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to share with you guys the cute, fun labels that I made for the bathroom.
Will you be my ride or die? Around all these people, we'll try to be someone better than you and I. Posing for pictures, but nobody listens to anything that you have to say. Can we just leave and walk away? Walk away. away. Maybe you won't see me get emotional, and sometimes I pretend I'm just above it all. But I want you lying next to me. Yeah, I want your body, body, body too. Yeah, body too. And baby, please don't.
This project actually took me, I want to say, almost an entire week to get the entire room organized and put back together, making the signs, organizing under the bathroom sink. It took me about a week. I kept running into just some organization issues and things like that, and I will share all of that with you. But you guys can see the girls' closet is a mess. There's just a heaping pile of clothes. There's a lot of stuff in here that does not fit Savannah but doesn't fit Maddie yet, and vice versa, and it's just a big pile of mess. So the first thing that I wanted to do was take everything out of the floor here. Most of Maddie's clothes were on the floor, and I really wanted to begin washing those. That way I could put them away later on in this video. So I'm going to take a few minutes here, pull all of that stuff out, and then I will begin going through all of her baby clothes.
I want your body, body. Standing underneath the lights.
I am just going to spend some time here cutting off all of the tags and things off of the clothes that both my husband and I have purchased for her, and then we also had just a very small shower, and so there's a few things from that as well. And I will say that Maddie has way less clothing items than Savannah had when we were having her. I tried to be really mindful this time around about how many clothes that I was buying, because I found that when we had Savannah, she just had an abundance of clothes that she really only wore something one time, if at all. I had a ton of clothes that she never even wore or grew into for that season, and so I try to be really intentional with how many clothes that I bought for this baby. Now, of course, with like newborn sizes, I did get a lot more onesies and sleepers and things like that, because the babies do spit up on themselves. They have blowouts and things like that. So you do want to have like extra clothes for the baby to be able to change into. But for the most part, she really doesn't have a ton of stuff, and I'm hoping that it will be enough to get us through the few weeks that, you know, she will be in newborn sizes, but I'm just not sure. But I could always go back out and get some onesies if I absolutely had to. But that's kind of my tip, is do not buy a ridiculous amount of clothes, especially like little baby outfits, because if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I very rarely put my babies in an actual outfit unless I'm taking a picture or something like that. For the most part, our babies wear a sleeper or a onesie with like a swaddle, and that's just kind of how we roll in my house. Now, of course, if you want to do the outfits, by all means do it, but coming from a mama of almost 3 now, I did find that those little cute baby outfits really are just a waste of money sometimes. Not that these girls needed any more bows, but I did pick up these little headbands for baby Maddie. They do look very small, so I feel like they will fit her little tiny head when she's first born. I have so many bows, and you guys will see here in just a little bit when I'm going through Savannah's bows. They just have way too many, but I can't help myself. I'm definitely one of those moms who buys way too many bows because they're just so sweet and cute. And I like those ones because they're not really tight on the head and they're a wider band, so I feel like they're a little bit more comfortable for baby to wear.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. shed the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. You will grow.
I am so overwhelmed. There's just so much stuff to go through right now. My thought process is just trying to... The problem is I have a lot of clothes that I need to save for Savannah that aren't either in season or she can wear later on. But then I have clothes that are too small for her that I need to save for Maddie. And it's just very overwhelming. Like I have some shoes for Maddie. It's just a mess. Some dresses. And I have a bin out in the garage of stuff that does not fit the girls yet. So I'm thinking I'm going to take what doesn't fit Maddie yet and put that out in the bin. And then like some of the spring stuff that we are going to be getting into here in the next few months, I think I'm just gonna fold and put into one of these baskets. That way I can just pull it down. If it starts to get warm or something like that, I have t-shirts like right there if I need to grab one. But yeah, this is just a mess. Just, oh my goodness, what did I get myself into?
Blink of an eye and move out and be on your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can.
Once I started putting Savannah's clothes in these baskets and then the clothes that weren't going to fit Maddie for a while in that basket as well, I just was able to get more of a flow and momentum with this room. It was very overwhelming, I'm sure you guys can see. It was just such a huge task and I've been putting it off for so long, but once I kind of did that, I started to gain momentum and it just became easy to finish tackling up the room. Now here I am going to throw in Maddie's clothes. I was able to fit all of her baby clothes into one wash. Again, very minimal with the clothes. And I did pick up this laundry detergent from Amazon. I've heard that Dreft is like terrible for you, I guess. I always love Dreft and I love the way that it smells. So I was a little bit disappointed about that. I had friends telling me about it and just looking it up on the internet. I don't know, I guess apparently it's really bad for you. So I found this more gentle baby laundry detergent online and it smells so good. I actually think I like the way it smells more than the Dreft laundry detergent, and I know that it's safer for her skin, so that makes me feel a little bit better as well.
You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me sorry that you take back all the things you said just to hurt me. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself.
I am going to go through this drawer here. Now this had all of Savannah's bows, and I told you guys I just had an abundance of bows. I used to do a Little Poppy Co. bow subscription, and so I would get 3 new bows every single month for a few years, starting from when Savannah was like before she was even born until she was 2. And so we just have way too many bows. So I did declutter a few, I gave some to a friend, but I did keep a majority of these because I am going to be having 2 girls that possibly might like wearing bows, so I am going to hold on to them just in case Maddie is just of a girly girl as my daughter Savannah is.
But I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together.
I am going to start organizing the dresser, and you guys will see I will come back to this later on in the video. I don't do all of it right now. But I used the right side of the dresser for Savannah's clothes. It was right next to her bed, so I felt like it was a better fit. And then I used the left side for Maddie's stuff, and then I will have her changing pad mattress thingy, changing pad on top of the dresser on her side, and so it'll kind of like align with her dresser stuff. This bottom drawer here on Savannah's side I did use for diapers and wipes. A lot of Savannah's clothes are hanging up in the closet, and so she really did not need more than 2 drawers in the dresser, so it just worked out that way. And then on Maddie's side at the top, I tried to have it where it was going to be functional and easy to find things for both my husband and I. Now, Maddie will not be sleeping in here for a while. She will actually be in our bedroom, and I will have a whole bedside nursery video that I'm going to be sharing with you guys as well. But at the top, I just put like her bows and binkies, and then I had these little changing pad covers to go in there as well. And then later on, you will see I add burp cloths and things like that into that other basket. So now it is time to hang the signs on the wall finally, and I am using this greenery that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. It was about $10, and I just cut up little smaller pieces to add onto the wooden rounds. I didn't want it to feel like it was too much, but I just wanted a little bit of greenery because Maddie's crib sheet you guys saw has a little bit of green leaves in it, actually very similar to the ones that I picked out. And then we have that green plant in the corner, and then we also have the same print for the changing pad cover that we do with the crib sheet. And so I feel like this greenery on the sign kind of just ties all of that together, and I love how it turned out. I feel like they turned out so good, and I'm so excited that I was able to create these with my Cricut in the comfort of my own home. And I just cannot believe we are in the final countdown, and I am so excited for baby girl to be here.
But I'll get over you when it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you. I'll get over you. Back when I met you, we were like fireworks.
Another day has gone by, and I'm back in the nursery doing some organization. Now, I had a clip earlier in this video where I was trying to use these drawer dividers that I got off Amazon. They were just like plastic ones, but they were too long for the dresser, so I was not able to use them. So I did have to order some more of these gray inserts here. They fit the dresser perfect. So I did have to take a break on organizing the nursery and come back to it. They did come next day, so that was very nice. And so I'm taking all of the newborn sized onesies and I'm putting them into this skinnier organization bin here, and then I will use one of the bigger ones for all of the newborn sized sleepers, and then I will put some of her little pants in there as well, and then I will just repeat all of this for all of the 0 to 3 month size clothing, and then I will put it into the dresser and show you guys kind of how I have everything set up in there. And I just cannot believe our little girl is going to be here so soon. I feel like this pregnancy has flown by, and I know some of you guys feel the same. I literally feel like I just found out I was pregnant, just found out we were having a girl, and now here I am 9 months pregnant and she's about to be here. Is just mind-blowing to me and a little bit bittersweet, to be honest, because this is our last baby, and so this is the last time that I'll ever be pregnant, the last time that I ever organize a nursery like this, and just imagine what our baby's gonna look like, what she's gonna be like, and I don't know, it's very emotional for me. As a mother, you never really feel like that season's ever going to end, and then it does eventually come to an end, and it's very sad that that chapter of my life is over. Expecting a baby, having babies, that will never happen again, and it's just a little bit bittersweet, and I'm trying not to cry. I'm sure some of you guys can relate out there when, you know, one season of your life ends. You kind of just have to look at the bright side and look forward to the future. I'm lucky that I have 3 beautiful, healthy children. We will have so many seasons of life ahead of us to look forward to and be a part of. So it's definitely been very bittersweet for me. I've been having a really hard time. I feel like I haven't really been able to enjoy this pregnancy because I know it's coming to an end, but we are just very blessed and excited to finish our family and meet our baby girl.
Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
Alright, the last thing that I'm going to be tackling in today's video is under the bathroom sink in the kids' bathroom. It's kind of a mess. There's not a whole lot under here. It's just kind of stuff thrown in here, but I really wanted to utilize this space for the towels and all of baby's little things that she needs that don't really have a place in her nursery. So her bathing stuff, her grooming stuff, and like first aid kit, all of that good stuff. So I'm going to take a few minutes here, get all of that stuff organized, and I'll show you guys how I have everything laid out, and then I'll show you how I make some really cute labels for each of the bins.
Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours.
I am going to be using Cricut Design Space again to create my labels. Now these were so easy to make, so I picked out what shape I wanted. I just wanted a basic oval. And then for the font, you can add filters to them, which is really nice. Now I am using the Cricut pen to write out the labels onto my little ovals that I have here. So I selected the filter for fonts that would be good for writing. And I selected my font, I placed them on all of my labels, and then you will hit a little button in the corner that I'll show you here in a minute. You hit attach, and it just lets your machine basically know that you want the oval cut out with the words written in the middle. What's nice about the Cricut Explore 3 and all of the Cricut cutting machines is that they do prompt you on all of the things that you're supposed to do. So they'll let you know when to insert the pen or the cutting tool in what slots. It'll let you know when to load your paper, your material that you're using. And I am using the sticker cardstock today to create my labels. I wanted something that was just easy to apply so I could show you guys just how easy making labels are, and I think that they turned out really well. They look really nice in the bathroom, and I know that they will last a really long time. Now, if you guys are interested in trying out Cricut for yourself, I will leave all of the information linked down below in my description box with all of the links of the materials and machines and things that I used in today's video so that you guys can easily find them right there in my description box. And I just wanted to give a huge thank you to Cricut for sponsoring today's video and letting me share with you guys the Cricut Explore 3 and just how easy it is to create projects in your very own home.
Something's off, the way you look and how you pause when you talk. I think I said enough.
Anyways, you guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed all of this organization and it gave you the motivation that you need to get some cleaning done in your home today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys!